Hello everyone, welcome to Daily News Highlights 27th August 2024. So let's see what are the important news for today's discussion, and before that, if you have not yet subscribed this channel, please do subscribe the channel to get more updates regarding civil services examination and current affairs. Amid rising statehood demands, Shah announces 5 new districts for Ladakh. So we know that Ladakh is a union territory. So here Union Home Minister Amit Shah announced the creation of 5 new districts, that is Zanskar, Dras, Sham, Nubra and Changthang in Ladakh to improve governance. The move comes amid rising demands for statehood and better representation from local civil society groups. So basically we know about the history of the formation of Ladakh as a union territory. Article 370 was abrogated, and then only the formation of the two important union territories were happened. In that area, many protests are actually going on. Some of them protest for statehood, and they need more representation of locals in the governance aspects and all. So in that context only, a new decision is coming, especially from the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, announcing 5 new districts for the Ladakh region. So based on this particular article, you need to have an idea about the location of the Ladakh, the abrogation of Article 370, and now where are these important districts coming? Okay, and what is the relevance of these districts in the union territory? So all these points you need to have an idea based on this news. So this particular article is coming in page number 1, General Studies 2, Indian Polity. Pragyan rover reveals signs of magma ocean on ancient moon. So this particular article is mainly dealing with the Pragyan rover and its discoveries. So Pragyan rover is actually a part of the India's Chandrayaan-3 mission, and it confirmed the presence of Pharaoh anorthosite on the moon and supporting the theories of an ancient magma ocean. Its findings contribute to understanding moon's origins and geological history. So very important to understand this, because we know about Chandrayaan-3 mission, Chandrayaan-1, Chandrayaan-2, Chandrayaan-3 mission. We know the Chandrayaan-3 mission's part Pragyan rover is actually coming up with a new discovery from the moon. So we need to have a clear idea about it, and based on this particular news, you have to have an idea about what is Chandrayaan-3 mission, what is Pragyan rover, and what is this new finding, and how it will help in the science and technology field, and how it will help in the study of moon. So all those points you need to have an idea. Okay, so this particular article is coming in page number 7, General Studies 2. It's a part of science and technology. Colombo port welcomes Indian-Chinese warships. So this is something coming in the international relations, basically our relation with Sri Lanka. The Sri Lanka's Colombo port welcomed India's INS Mumbai and 3 Chinese PLA warships, highlighting the strategic competition between the two powers in the region. So basically this particular article talks about our maritime relations, and the visit marked the 8th Indian naval visit to Sri Lanka this year, and while Chinese and Indian crews engaged in various programs organized by the Sri Lankan Navy. It is very important to understand our present situation or relation with Sri Lanka, our relation with China, because China is also involved in this particular initiative. So please try to have an idea about what is our current relation with Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka has gone through a crisis, an economic crisis, and now the election things are actually going on in the region, and how it is affecting our relation with Sri Lanka, and how it is affecting the decision making in that particular region, so that South Asian region, how it is actually influencing. So all those points you need to have an idea, and apart from this, you have to have a very clear idea about the location of these 3 countries, India, Sri Lanka and China. Okay, location is always important, and where is this initiatives are actually going on, okay, in which region these initiatives are actually going on. Please try to have an idea about all these points. So this particular article is coming in page number 14, General Studies 2, International Relations. The frequent accidents could hit Nepal's tourism sector amid economic woes. So here the article is mainly highlighting the problem that is faced by Nepal, especially the challenge for the Nepal's tourism sector. The frequent accidents and safety concerns. Nepal's poor road and air safety record, highlighted by the recent bus accident that killed 27 Indian pilgrims, raises growing concerns about the impact on the country's tourism sector, especially among Indian visitors. So you need to have an idea about how the tourism works in a country. So if the infrastructure is not strong, if the infrastructure is not good, and if it is challenging, and if it is on a danger level, then you can see that people will not take a decision to go to that region. Okay, their preference will change, their priority will change, so that will affect the tourism in that region. So that is what is clearly mentioned in this article. It talks about how Nepal is losing its tourism attraction because of their lack of certain infrastructure facilities. Okay, unsafe road conditions, then poor air safety, all these are important points. Okay, now this particular article, please read it and try to have an idea about it, and based on this, try to have an idea about how is our relation with Nepal also. What is our current relation with Nepal, and what is our past relation with Nepal also, because India and its neighbors is a very important topic in civil service examination. So basically you have to have a very clear idea about how India and Nepal is connected. So this particular article is coming in page number 15, General Studies to International Relations. So these are some of the important news that we need to discuss today. So if you find these news interesting and useful, please do share it with your friends also, and if you have not yet subscribed the channel, please do subscribe the channel also.